scored it out.
Hey everybody, what's going on? Rob Cesternino back again to talk with you about the week's most interesting news stories here for the week of November 4th, 2025 here on News AF.
If the story is buzzing like it's on crystal meth, it's about to be News AF. If the same old news makes you bored to death, it's time for some News AF. Actual, factual news.
Yes, let's go. News AF back together to talk about another week in our world here with a man who, on the road today, pickleball's top influencer, America's dad, Tyson Apostle.
I'm here. I'm on the road. I'm in California. I opened the window behind me because there's boats on the dock. I'm right on Marina Del Rey, and I thought that would be fun for everybody to see as kind of a flex about how cool I am. And there's just one dog of bag shit or dog shit, one bag of dog shit right there sitting on my patio. I don't know.
I love that.
Looks like somebody threw it over.
Yeah.
They threw it over the
Was
railing.
it on fire, do you think, when they threw it over?
I don't think so. I think they were just like, have this, and it's been there since I got it. Wasn't targeted at me because it was, unless the hotel did it.
They knew.
They knew. They
one
had
star.
it set up.
Hotel threw bag of dog poop onto my porch. 1 star.
So, anyways, it's lovely out here. I already saw a sea turtle from the walk here, and yeah. I'm doing some pickups for House of Villains more. I guess when you're the main character, they keep having you come in and get more sound bites.
Yeah, that's so interesting. I've never heard of a competition reality show that does that.
So my understanding, and I could be off, is that they edit the whole show. And I've already done a round of pickups, and mostly the round of pickups was.
I said, what is a pickup? I think that there's people.
So a pickup is a confessional. It's just like getting a confessional after the fact of that it already happened. So essentially I go in, I am in the confessional room still, they film me, and a lot of it is just repeating stuff I already said, but either saying it with more energy or giving a more concise version of it, cleaning it up a little bit. And then once in a while, there's a gap in the story that they've built that needs commenting on. So the thing happened and they put it in the show. They just didn't have anybody comment on it. So they'll be like, hey, so this happened in the show, this and this and this here and this. Can you say something about it? Because we don't have anybody saying anything about it right now. So that's what it is. So it's literally, I am going to go into the studio for like 3 or 4 hours today. No, I mean, I always like doing confessionals on shows. So for me, it's totally fun. And a lot of the stuff, sometimes they'll write new lines for you, like especially people that are boring. And I can immediately, like, they'll say something, I'll be like, that's really funny. And they're like, you said that word for word. We just need more energy. I was like, oh. And then they'll tell me another one. And I was like, that doesn't sound like me. And they're like,
you should wake up every morning and have someone read back to you the
things I've said.
Day's best moments.
Yes.
Good morning, Tyson. Here are your best moments from yesterday. Let's see if we can top those today.
I love that. Yeah, I do love that idea. So that's it. So yeah, I think this is the final round because we're near I think they're editing the final episodes. So we'll see.
Okay.
Exciting.
All right. A man who the only pickups he needs are the trucks that take him from place to place. It's Danny Bryson.
Just getting in strangers' pickups.
Yeah.
Always a smart thing to do. Guys, I watched.
Do you ever pick up on mediocre amateur? Like, did you miss something in the field?
I've tried it.
Like, go in the backyard and then try to pretend that you're still on the trail.
I have tried it. It feels so unnatural. I think that I've actually used a pickup once out of 100 episodes. Although I do see the reason behind them. And when I was on that canceled television show, they did something similar.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can see the value. Have either of you guys seen UHF, the movie?
Yes. With Weird Al Yankovic.
Yeah, I tried to watch with my kids.
And Fran Drescher.
Yeah, Fran. She was looking great. They walked out. All my kids but one walked out.
It was like hold up.
It was kind of like a silent protest against my idea of humor. Like,
they hated it.
Stuff's not funny. But my youngest stayed with it, I think, because she likes me. not because
Yes.
movie. And then great, she quoted it this morning, so I knew that it made an impact. I was like, check. Parental influence, check.
UHF. I haven't seen that forever.
Yeah. Do you think that it was just that the plot to a young person is just so like they can't even comprehend of that there are TV antennas that pick up signals and that
the other problem is unless they had seen all of the movies being made fun of or parodied, however you say that, they don't understand the reference. So it starts off
Conan the Librarian
Yes.
didn't hit.
I thought that was so funny. I said, no, watch this. You know, when you tell your kids you have to watch it, which
Yeah.
means automatically they'll probably hate that moment. I'm like, no, watch this part. And the guy gets cut in half because he's late returning the book. I laughed out loud. I was the only one.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, no, come on, guys. I thought you were related to me, but
Apparently
now I'm
not.
thinking about testing all of their blood to see if there actually is a relation to me.
But
my daughter this morning, she came out of the pantry where we keep our cleaning, like whatever. She goes, my mop, which I thought was hilarious. You know, the scene where he frees himself from the chair being tied up because he sees his mop.
Yeah.
Kramer does. So I was like, yes, I did it.
We showed the kids Arachnophobia 2 days ago, and they
Oh.
also did not care.
Did not like it.
It was too boring.
Too boring.
Come on. It's
too spooky.
Yeah, too spooky. I would think that'd be too much.
It's a slow burn to the finale, and we couldn't get to the finale. The finale where he's battling all of the spiders in the basement.
And then Goodman comes in. Oh, it's so great.
So from that point, up until that point, it's just like little spiders creeping around and over in the city, and my kids were just so restless. They did not care, and
it's kind of disappointing when they don't like something that you like.
Yeah.
Like our parents, what would they show us? Like old movies in black and white?
Yeah. What's the two? Laurel and Hardy or
Three Stooges.
Lucille Ball.
Sure.
I mean, what are they showing us?
Yeah. But Tyson, I guess maybe with an Arachnophobia, I think that the kids now are just like, they live in like a Mr. Beast, like instant gratification world of like, we put 10 people in a room with 5 million spiders and let's see what happens if they can get out.
Yeah.
You know, and then like 3 seconds in, they're covered in spiders.
Yeah. Well, they love Jurassic Park. We show them the Burbs. They love the Burbs.
I'm going to try the Burbs, Tyson. I'm
they
right
love
now
the Burbs
because I was trying to remember what you said earlier. I'm going to text myself. Continue.
The Burbs is the only rated PG real life horror genre film, even though it's mostly comedy, and it is so funny. And I was watching it, I laugh every time I watch it. There's parts that I still laugh that are so absurd.
Do your kids laugh the same time?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
So
my kids love it. My kids love it. They think it's so funny too. So, so I don't know, what were we on about? Anyways, they like those shows, but Arachnophobia was too slow of a burn.
Okay.
So don't try Arachnophobia, because I was trying to rack my brain for creepy movies that are appropriate for their age, because it's hard right now. They're 10 and 7. It's like we can watch all the Tim Burton cartoons, but we've seen those a million times. So where do we go from here? And I thought Arachnophobia would really hit that spot, because I know it's not that gory. It's just, if you're afraid of spiders, it's very scary. And I guess nobody here in my family cares about spiders.
I can't wait until I can show my kids Predator. That's the movie I'm waiting.
There's a new Predator coming out, right?
I know. I don't care about that. But the old Predator, that's the movie I'm waiting for. And I'm very close.
Is it rated R?
It is. Not for any reason other than gore and swearing.
But the gore is over the top silly
gore. Oh, it's hilarious. I've showed them the scene where his arm gets blasted off.
So you've showed them the worst part of the movie.
I showed them clips. But yeah, it's so great. I can't.
So why Predator over let's say like Rambo or
Rambo's slow. I've watched the first and second Rambo recently, and you talk about slow. It is very slow.
But I think the kids would like it because it's a build to like, this guy is getting bullied.
Plus, dude, there's all these jack dudes on Predator, which you don't see very many jack dudes walking around high-fiving each other. They're so jacked.
That's a draw.
That's a draw. It's like, where did
Yeah.
all these muscle guys come from, and where do they live now?
It's so crazy.
Sadly, probably most of them didn't live.
Yeah, they had heart attacks at like 45 because of all the steroids.
The thing is, too, is like in the 80s, the public's idea of a super force to fight aliens was the
jackest
just
dude.
go to the gyms and find the muscliest dudes you can. They'll save us. And now we kind of treat those dudes as big jokes.
Now it's the nerds like cracking the alien codes and like sending nukes up into their ships. But back then it was like, no, you find a jack dude with a machine gun, dude, he will like rip them apart. It would have been hard to have been like a man looking for a date in the 80s, just because it was like the ideal man was a jack dude who also had like Secret Service skills.
Yeah, and not very good Secret Service skills. He was mostly just
they're making so much noise. They're so jacked they can't get to the room quietly. They're knocking into like shelves and stuff. You can't be that jacked and be quiet.
So I've never seen Predator. He was in the Secret Service?
Well, he's part of like a CIA like secret hit team.
Yeah.
Operative team that has to go in and find this alien life force that's already been destroying people.
Whoa. But seriously, go watch Predator. I didn't get any laughs with UHF, but I think I could get nothing but laughs with Predator. So
okay.
Can't wait.
And I still also maintain that your kids will like Rambo.
Okay, I'll try it, but
it's a build from a man getting bullied to then like after like the first quarter of the movie, they're trying to get him and they can't, and he's constantly annihilating them.
Yeah.
Remember, he's chasing him through the forest, and then he's chasing him through the cave, and then like I think Rambo is badass.
Okay. On the list.
All right. Well, let's get into some of our top stories at this hour, and let's begin talking about something called hot ice cream. Are you interested, Tyson? You in?
No, my kids already try to make that. I'm like, eat your ice cream. What are you doing? They're like, we're making ice cream soup. And I was like,
gross.
We can't take you anywhere. But hot ice cream, is it cold in the middle? Is it? This is because fried ice cream is delicious.
It's not fried ice cream. This is from the mind of Tyra Banks.
Nope, I'm out.
What do you have against Tyra, Tyson?
She just is a little too out there for me.
She had a daytime talk show, I believe. She had a hit television show.
Yeah, go watch clips from all of those.
And
they're hilarious. They're very funny. But I don't know how hot it's not hot ice cream, just hot cream.
Not a hot chocolate. They say not a latte, Tyra wrote on social media,
it's
but
thick.
It's your favorite ice cream, liquid. So you just you sip it.
Out. I know exactly what that tastes like. When I'm desperate,
that's what my kids are making.
Yeah, well, I've got a bowl of ice cream that's melted, but I still tell myself it might taste good, and I put it in my mouth. I'm like, negative.
It's called Hot Mama.
Wait, it's a product you can buy?
Yeah. It's not out yet. She's launched it.
Or maybe this is like a test to see how it's received.
Test balloon.
Yeah.
And what's the difference between this and just melting ice cream yourself?
Such a good question.
I'm going to guess that there has to be some changes in the ingredients to make it taste
a little more liquidy.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, so the thing with ice cream is that it's very dense, it's very calorie heavy. And you know that going in. So the joy of it is putting a scoop in your mouth and letting it melt in your mouth. And it takes a little bit of time to blast through 5,000 calories of ice cream. But if it's in drinking form, now all of a sudden you're chugging 5,000 calories in like 30 seconds.
That's why Liz says she doesn't like shakes, is because the shake is too much all at once, whereas the ice cream can be parceled out and enjoyed longer.
Yes.
Whereas I'll take a shake and just hammer that shake.
Yeah. So it sounds like this product's for you.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my God.
I love hot chocolate too.
Yeah.
So it might
you drink that in the morning. Do you have a hot chocolate this morning?
I did actually. I had a hot chocolate this morning. So
this is like every time you say it, like I know you do it, but it still is just like I can't even fathom
how much hot chocolate.
Just like you're like 46, 47 now. You're 46.
No, I'm
almost
46.
47. And you're waking up and you're like, You know what's going to hit the spot this morning?
Dude, it does hit the spot. Why are you judging me?
I had one last week, a hot chocolate.
In the morning?
Thank you,
So
Rob.
For breakfast?
I took my wife to a doctor's appointment, and while I was waiting for her, that there was a machine where you could make coffee or anything, and I was just like bored. I was having everything.
You're like, let's see what Danny.
Yeah,
And I was in Corsica. I got hot chocolate at every stop. So every hut. And people do look at you like, why are you getting hot chocolate? Like, this is for children.
Yeah. But I bet in Corsica they make like a real one where it's like actual chocolate.
One of them
melted.
Was super good. It came out of this machine that looked way too nice for hot chocolate. But the rest...
Danny, could this not appeal to you that a chocolate sundae now?
Yeah, I mean,
like Rocky Road.
Mm-hmm.
You're drinking some Rocky Road.
Yeah, but are you sipping a peanut? I don't know.
Cookies and cream would probably be a good one.
Yeah, I think you'd have to blend it. It would have to be extra blended, and
that's what I'm saying. She's changing the recipe. It's not like she bought a bunch of tubs of ice cream and she's got them melting in her warehouse. And just pouring them in.
I'm not sure if it's originally frozen either. I'm not sure. I think that maybe they just have the formula and then they brew it to be hot. More like, and Danny famously loves hot soup.
I do like soup.
Communal. Even.
Would you go to a hot ice cream bar? You get like a quart of hot ice cream.
How big is the sneeze guard? What kind of
pretty good.
Okay, all right. We've got
pretty
like a 4-foot sneeze guard, and then we had those radioactive like gloves that you put your hands into the gloves and then serve it up. Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, you're in.
I'm in.
I guess how hot do they serve it?
I mean, I would assume sippable hot, like a hot soup, like hot, right? You want it hot if you can do that, but I don't know what the difference is between this and Starbucks fancy iced drinks.
Here, how about this? I have a TikTok from Tyra Banks that might help explain it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's let Tyra herself tell you about this.
Okay.
My favorite ice cream flavor, and I have been working on making it hot for a year. And no, I'm not talking about me in a swimsuit in the 90s, although damn, I was hot. I am talking about hot ice cream, something that has not been done before. I ain't talking about a latte. I'm not talking about a flavored
not in on the
hot
nut
chocolate.
chop.
I'm talking about hot ice cream. Tyra's favorite cold, Tyra's favorite hot. Mama, that is.
Okay.
It doesn't show hot. She doesn't show it.
It seems to be maybe Hot Mama hot ice cream. I think also seems to also have cold ice cream.
Yeah, and also Hot Mama hot ice cream isn't it just hot cream? Like hot ice cream doesn't work.
A shot of hot cream in a cup.
I get it because it explains what the idea of it is. So I guess that's passable, but
yeah,
I don't know.
I'm really like
the odds are
doubling back to make sure. Like, wait, she is saying that the ice cream is served at a hot temperature, right? She's not just saying that this ice cream place is hot.
Hot. Does she have? Is there an ice cream place called Hot Mama's right now?
I believe in Australia.
And it's hers. She owns it, or she's in partnership with it.
I think that she is like maybe acquired it.
So how do you want?
Yeah. She says it's your favorite scoops transformed into a liquid, hot, period, ice cream, period, sippable, baby.
No, this needs to be in Chicago. Why are you got to do it somewhere where it's blistering cold for a large amount of time, because that's where people are going to be like, okay, I'll have some hot mint chocolate chip.
Well, we can open up a hot dad store.
What are we selling?
Dads?
Just melt ice cream, the cheapest ice cream we can get our hands on. And then just serve it as a hot drink.
Kroger's.
Yeah, is that cheap? Let's go for it.
Kroger's brand ice cream.
Melt Kroger's in the microwave. Put some salty nuts in it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe we should be finding something, Danny, like take something hot and make it cold. What about like a cold soup store?
Oh my God.
Oh, what is that called?
Soup popsicles?
Yeah.
Tomato bisque in a popsicle. Yeah.
I think we have come across that. I think that's already been done, but that would be disgusting. That is so
broth
gross.
Popsicles. Come on.
Ugh.
Dude.
Broth pop.
Beef. Top
Broth
ramen
pop.
beef bouillon popsicle with noodles.
Gross.
You can get it chunky or not.
Okay.
I think, I
Could you
still.
imagine a meat chunk slowly coming out of the popsicle as you're licking on it, like ground
Mm,
beef just being slowly exposed, lick by lick?
so delicious, dude.
No, thank you.
What's stopping? I mean, like Swig and Sodalicious, these soda places, they already kind of do this. They just get a half a cup of Dr. Pepper and then fill it with cream. So why can't
They'll probably do it.
What's the? Yeah, they'll do it. Everybody.
I already know what the name. The drink's name is probably like Dad Bod. That's a good.
You think?
Yeah, because you'll really have one after.
No,
that.
you don't want it that. You want it to be like Skinny Girl, but that's already also a. It's already also a company.
Hot girl ice cream. Hot mama.
Hot mama. Yeah. Has to be like 6-pack Joe. Cold 6-pack Joe hot ice cream.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, well, I'll
Tyson,
give
you're
it a
giving
shot.
these ideas out for free. You just want to be quiet.
I know. Okay. I'm sorry. I've made so many people billions of dollars, probably.
You probably have.
Yeah.
Let's talk about a huge milestone. We have been talking about robots and AI on this podcast. Really, I mean, this is probably the preeminent podcast to go back and track the journey of AI and all these technologies. But I think this was a big milestone this week because the first humanoid robot available to the consumers went on sale this week. Its name is Neo, and it is a robot for your home that should be helping you with all sorts of manual labor in your house. Meet Neo.
They should name it POS. Pause.
I saw the Daily Show's version of the breakdown of because they showed, like, they had a whole thing that was showing what it could do, but then it ended up that there was a man remote controlling the entire thing. And it was like doing the dishes and doing the laundry and stuff, but it took like a huge amount of time to do anything. But if you have a robot doing it, who cares how long it takes them to do it because you're not doing it.
I had this discussion about a robot like this with my in-laws when they came over on Sunday to watch the World Series. And we talked about the speed of the robot. And they said if you had it cleaning all night, which could you imagine the robot just knocking stuff over all night long and like clawing downstairs? Yeah. That's one option. Two, if you were a person who was gone all day at work with nobody else home, that would be okay. My complaint was if this thing was in your house, which again, I don't believe this thing could actually clean my house. Yeah. You would always be in the way, slowly walking up the stairs in the sink area, you would be so annoyed at it.
There'd be so many robot abusers. That
you would be abusing that robot, hitting it, punching it, kicking it out of the way because it would constantly be in your way.
And it looks
like it wants to be punched. Absolutely.
It looks like it could take a punch, though.
It could. That's why they made it soft. So
but all of it is so absurd. Like watching the video of it, which is supposedly the real true footprint of it, even though right now it doesn't seem like they have a robot that can actually do any of the tasks they're
BS.
promising it can do. You're going to give these guys $200 deposit, and it's going to it's not going to be out for 15
years. You're going to open the
years.
box, you're going to plug it in, you're going to charge it up, and it's going to walk right into a wall, fall over, smash your fine china. It's just going to be a great comedy movie. But
they don't even have a Roomba that works.
Yeah, it's so stupid. We aren't there yet. We need to stop pretending that we are, and these people need to stop selling stuff.
I think that that's an interesting point to really drill down on, because I don't think that that's quite clear about this robot costs $20,000, but it is not a completely autonomous device that is using AI, that there are people who are operating it, right?
Yeah,
right now.
Some dude is going to be sitting there watching you sleep while this robot stands by your bed, waiting to make your bed with you in it. And that's just going to be really hard to accept. Like this robot in my closet at night, looking at me while cleaning.
Yeah. This is going to be only for like
influencers.
Oh, you think influencers? I was thinking of someone who was super lonely and they were like, okay, hand job Harold, that's what I renamed you. Come over here. And then the operator with the remote controller is going to be like,
I don't think that's going to, I don't know if you've watched the video of this thing trying to close the dishwasher. I'm not sure if he's
I have
ready.
seen that video.
I don't know if he's ready to go to third base with you, Tyson.
When you get maimed by your HJ Harry, when the robot maims you, which is for sure what's going to happen.
Not me. I'm
yeah,
not
you.
buying
Sounds
one.
like you're interested in when you get maimed by this thing, it's going to be real hard to explain.
Yeah.
No, it's not. I'll be like, I was a pioneer.
You're like, I summoned HJ into my room.
You could get a pat on the back, I think. I think that's the extent of how that's going to go.
And it would not be in any rhythm. It would be like, like a human pat is like pat, pat, pat. But this would be like pat, pat, pat.
Yeah.
I would love to get this just to scare the living balls out of Liz. Like, can you imagine if she showed up and this thing was in my house wandering around?
I'm buying 50 of them and putting them in Halloween costumes in my front yard.
Comes in 3 colors.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Well,
let's see all 3 colors.
All 3 colors. So you have this is, I think this one for the thing that's supposed to be cleaning your house. I think this is going to show a lot of stains. The very light color. Then there's the very periwinkle light blue, and then the like midnight gray.
Yeah, so this one is the best because of all the stains that Tyson's going to put all over this robot. And so
no, this is for the darkness, dude. Like this one, you just have like come out
ninja
of the
mode
and be like, rah. I also
I only want it as long as its eyes glow red.
Here's my other question. Can you strip that whole thing down and clean its outfit, or is it like built onto it and you can never do anything with its outfit? Like that's it.
I don't think you can take its like skin off.
Because you take its skin off and then it's just components and stuff underneath, but it feels like it's like Neo, wash your own skin. You look filthy. And so then it like takes its stuff off and puts it in the washing machine.
It will stink. That thing's going to stink. After a month of working at my house, it's going to smell bad.
I don't think so, because in a month it's only going to get two loads of dishes done, and maybe one load of laundry.
So there's a frequently asked questions, and is my Neo waterproof? They said Neo's hands are waterproof, but the overall product is not. Should your Neo get wet, an automatic order will be placed for a child-sized plastic swimming pool and 100 kilograms of basmati rice.
That's not true.
Not really, but please don't get Neo wet. Ooh, save the jokes, okay? What the hell? You want my $20,000? Don't be like making a jokey, frequently asked questions.
No, $20,000. No, that's a no joke amount of money.
So then it begs the question. Will Neo be programmed to not get itself wet? Because I'm not throwing water on Neo, but Neo might, in the process of doing dishes, get wet and malfunction. Then whose fault is it?
His hands only can get wet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm drying my shoes.
Yeah, what if he trips and falls in the bathtub or something? Like,
why
is that my fault?
He's done.
Neo cannot cook. Neo cannot be used outside.
This sounds like an extra job for me to babysit Neo while he does a terrible job doing all the things that I can do in half the time.
I think a quarter of the time.
Yeah, a fraction of the time.
Yeah.
We're not there yet.
We're
Save
not
your
there
20
yet.
grand.
I think if you have the money to spend 20 grand on a hilarious joke that you're going to probably think is funny for a little bit, this could be it.
Yeah. This is like in like Rocky 4 when they had like the robot that came out and brought a drink. Like that's what this is now.
Yeah. This is what it's going to be. This is who's going to buy this. Crypto dudes who bought Cybertrucks will now have one of these in the passenger seat of their Cybertruck with an Apple gloppy do on its face to flex that they spent money on stupid shit.
Oh, okay. Now they can change their whole ad campaign, Tyson. That marketing advice.
Yeah. And they'll put like a Rolex on it. They'll dress it up so it's like in Gucci and Rolexes
Mr.
and
Beast
chains.
will buy
and
about
stuff.
like 12 and do something with them.
Yeah.
But that's probably about it. Okay. Speaking of like dressing up your robot, you want to hear the story of a police officer who went to Zoom court with no pants on?
No pants? It's like
I
every
almost
week,
wore
right?
I almost wore no pants for this
Yeah.
because I
Oh.
got out of my hotel bed and was like, oh, should I even put pants on? But then I needed to go grab a coffee. Like I need coffee like Danny needs hot chocolate. We don't need it, but we like it.
Yeah. So this is the officer who went
Oh.
to Zoom court.
He
And
didn't realize the angle.
Whoa.
yeah, he had a bad angle here. And everybody's like,
We
the
can
judge was
see.
like, officer, are you wearing pants? The judge was like,
Yeah. That's bad. That's just a
and then he adjusted
Yeah.
and said, okay, no, I'm actually.
yeah. That's a technical problem on the
Yeah, I remember
police
COVID
officers.
when nobody was wearing pants. Everybody was like hanging dong behind the camera. It was like
Yeah.
a wild time to be doing any kind of online.
But I didn't know we were still doing Zoom court.
Yeah, I thought that we'd moved on.
Maybe you can, if you are compromised in some type of situation, can do Zoom court. Or I don't
Like
know.
you run out of clean pants.
No, like somebody's either unhealthy or can't for some reason get there, or who knows?
Or your robot hasn't cleaned your pants yet.
If you're on house arrest, maybe it's easier to do a Zoom court thing than, I don't know. Listen, I don't know the ins and outs of legalities. That's not my business. But
Okay, well,
yeah,
we'll
I don't know.
consult someone
I'm just saying a Zoom court happened for some reason, unless this is a video that just surfaced from 2020.
It is interesting that he
No,
did
this just happened.
his own video, and said, because you do get a preview of what you're about to show. You should always look at that preview.
Yeah. Is his package big? Is that like a flex that he was just like, let's see
You
if
think
I
it was
can-
intimidating to the
either intimidating or just like a brag?
Old school tactics.
Yeah, old school tactics. Oh, sorry. Did you see how big my package was? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Let me adjust. Yeah.
And
And,
then
I'm
they're
not
like,
even torqued right
Guilty.
now.
This man is guilty.
Yeah. This man is the
Don't even
police
bother.
officer is in the right.
Yeah. But the article doesn't say whether or not like did the defendant then just
his
get
pants
off
off?
because of that? Was it like come
Hope he
on,
didn't
this
get off.
that he wasn't even wearing pants.
Yeah.
You got to give me the case.
That's not a strong argument, though, to save
Mhm.
you from criminal prosecution.
Yeah.
Officer wasn't wearing pants. They're like, mistrial. Boom.
Yeah. Mistrial.
You're free to go.
Yeah. Or maybe they'll be like, oh, postponed. And then you have to like pay an attorney 6 more months until the next court date.
Yep. I think it was just a court blooper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You made the court blooper reel.
Made
It's
the
on
court
America's
blooper reel.
Funniest Home Videos, season 39.
All right. Let's talk about, there is a longstanding government shutdown. I think we're headed towards the longest one ever. And so a lot of people.
Congratulations, America.
A lot of people who work in government that they don't know what they're supposed to be doing. Well, let me tell you about one IRS lawyer. His name is Isaac Stein, and he has taken this furlough and turned it into an opportunity. And he's living out his dream of being a hot dog vendor.
Yes, I saw that.
You heard about this guy?
I saw a little video about it somewhere.
Isaac Stein.
Yeah, and he's like dressed up in a suit and tie, giving out hot dogs.
Luckily, he had some money in savings, so he could buy that dandy little hot dog cart.
Yeah. That he has decided to make the most out of this time, and he's opened up Shyster's hot dog stand.
Okay, Shysters.
I mean, hot dogs sold on the street are only maybe a little bit worse than a hot dog provided in a sanitary environment. Who eats street hot dogs?
But the street hot dogs done right
He sells
make
50 a day.
Killing.
Wait, 50? 50?
Mm-hmm.
That's terrible. That doesn't sound like enough to feed a family of whatever. She's probably
Well,
buying
they're what? They're $5. They're probably $5 each.
No, so Tyson,
holy
$10
crap.
he
each?
really is a shyster because $10 a hot dog and $17 if you want a drink.
So they're 500. He's making over $500 a day doing this, which is incredible.
Well, you have to subtract the cost of how much to buy the hot dog. So he's probably only making $492 a day.
Yeah, and also he's not paying taxes right now because the IRS isn't collecting.
Oh, yeah, that's
currently.
true.
I
He's
mean,
paying taxes still. But
this still looks gross. I'm buying a street hot dog for $10.
Danny, in a pinch, if you're just like walking or if it's touristy, where is he? Is he in New York?
Washington, D.C.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's
There's
a
lots of
government
tourists.
employee.
There's
Yeah.
lots of tourists there. They're walking around, looking at stuff, and they are hungry in the moment. And they're like, I need that. Like, that's happening all the time.
Well, he was smart. He knew this was coming, and so he obtained the permits in September to be able to do this.
Wow.
Oh, he's the next Baba Vanga, right? Out
He
there
knew.
predicting the future.
He knew this was coming. He also offers some things like the shirt off his back. If you pay him $1,000, he will says he will strip half naked and walk home.
The greatest job he's done here isn't the taste of his hot dogs, but this PR he's
Who's
managed.
his PR person?
Yeah, right? Like, how many other hot dog stand owners wish they could get this kind of publicity?
It's really, really brilliant, the marketing strategy he had. And I think somebody will pay him $1,000 to strip and walk home.
I mean, that's cheap.
Yeah.
Maybe if you have like some sort of like rival hot dog business, just pay him $1,000 to go away. Buy off the competition. But you have to give him $1,000 every day.
A day. Yeah, that seems like if you have deep enough pockets, maybe, but also like eventually he just comes back and you got to pay him $1,000 more. So as long as the rival hot dog company makes more than $1,000 a day, it's good for everybody.
Yep. Okay. Maybe all the other hot dog vendors in town could all like pitch in. Like, hey, this guy with a really good PR.
He has a hot dog on his menu called hot dog with the wrong toppings and drink. That's
if you buy the hot dog exactly the way he thinks a hot dog should be made, it costs like $10. But if you want something different than what he says you should get, he charges you more money.
Dog treats are $1, so you could just buy that if you're short on cash. Dog treats.
Yeah. If they're grade A, you can still eat that.
I mean, hot dogs are basically similar to dog food.
But you eat hot dogs, Danny.
No, not so much anymore.
You'll eat a breakfast sausage.
Okay, yes. Now we're talking sausage. That's in the hot dog family, but obviously like the nicer part of the family.
Okay. Yeah. That's the hierarchy. What is the sausage hierarchy, Danny?
What's the top sausage?
Oh, it's hard to say, but when
I look at bratwurst,
the shiny hot dog looks clean and tidy, but that's what makes it so sinister. That's how you know that it's concealing the all the horrible stuff. When you look at a sausage, you're like, that looks like something that's been through a grinder with all sorts of mystery meats. At least it
literally has.
It's an honest meat, right?
Okay.
It's not trying to be pretentious and shiny. It's like you take this ground up meat of could be anything. I mean, I can appreciate the honesty of the sausage. The hot dog is just trying to be something else. And it's
okay. Bratwurst. Is a bratwurst higher than a sausage or lower?
Dude, get me a brat with some French fries. I'll have that every day for lunch until I have a stroke.
Okay. Wow. And then a kielbasa. Is that what you said, Rob?
Kielbasa.
The spicy. Is that the spicy Portuguese one?
If you add spice, you've taken it
Spanish
to the next level. Thank you.
Yeah. So a spicy sausage, kielbasa, that's high. Is that higher than a bratwurst on the totem pole?
Yeah. You add a little spice. Now you're at the top.
Now let's talk about
all that mystery meat flavor with some spice.
Let's talk about a sausage patty. Is that higher than a sausage link or lower?
Gross.
That's in the basement.
So then here's the thing. Hot dogs probably sell the most of the sausage family. And they're on the lowest. So if you made it one step grosser and did a hot dog patty.
I think you've talked about this.
The Schlumberger.
Yeah, exactly. The hot dog patty. The thing is, no. I wouldn't do that.
See, that's what I'm saying. And I think because you're saying no, because it's so gross, it would be the hottest seller. Like this man at Shyster's should be providing a hot dog patty.
Actually, not a bad idea. I like that.
There you go.
Okay, let's talk about a very unfortunate incident involving the transportation of some rhesus monkeys for research that the truck overturned. The truck was carrying 18 rhesus monkeys from Tulane University to a testing university in Florida. After the crash, 5 monkeys were killed, 13 remained in their crates, but 3 escaped. Although I feel like that the math is off there. 3 monkeys have escaped. I'm not
I
sure.
saw a video of somebody with a monkey in the passenger seat of their car.
That wasn't it. And plus, a woman just shot one of these monkeys yesterday. She said it was threatening her kids. So that
yes, they were
another
ill-tempered monkeys, and they also were carrying. I believe did they have COVID? Like I think that there was some infectious
herpes and COVID. They're just
herpes and COVID.
So I'd be aggressive too if I had COVID and herpes, and I had been given both those things by human researchers. I'd be very upset. Trust in humans near 0.
Yeah. How did the monkeys find themselves in this position? Like I didn't know we were still doing this to monkeys. I mean, I knew, but like I prefer not to know.
Yeah, it's way more convenient not to know.
Yeah, it's such a weird
herpes in the face of monkeys.
Yeah. And it's like that will be our future. You're right. Like we've done so much to animals that when the aliens come down, they'll be like, okay, who's this? Number 74. Let's inject his genitals with.
Let's give his genitals the Garberg virus.
Yeah, the Garberg virus with the Schlumberger disease.
Yeah, and it swells up and explodes, and that's test subject Tyson, and his genitals exploded. So no on Schlumberg.
Don't let him get out now, though, because he will be aggressive towards us.
The truth is, this is all kept behind closed doors. It's not until a monkey truck, apparently, crashes.
A monkey truck, dude.
Monkey truck crashes, and then we're like, oh my gosh, we're still doing this to monkeys?
Yeah. What happened to the good old days where you just give them cigarettes and send them to space?
Yeah. Yeah. And
they were heroes.
There's tons of black and white footage of monkeys being experimented on. And it's like researchers were proud of the work they were doing with the monkeys. Now it's like, oh, unless a monkey truck overturns, you don't even know. And of course they're aggressive. They've just gone through some very traumatic experiences.
Every single experience they've had with a human has been traumatic. So
they've been through a lot. Cut them some slack, but also do not engage with the aggressive escaped rhesus monkeys.
If I saw a monkey in my day-to-day going abouts, right, I would be in no way intrigued enough to get close.
This is anywhere in the world or just
right here? I'm like right here.
Same.
Yeah. So
if I bump into a monkey in Arizona, I'm getting in a locked car and calling 911.
Yeah. So if you see a monkey in a place where there are no monkeys, you should always be very suspicious.
Do not engage is what you're saying, Dan.
Because herpes is only a couple feet away from you for sure. When that monkey spits in your eyes, I mean, you're going to get so many.
You'd be lucky if it just spit in your eyes versus ripping your genitals off your body and then biting your neck.
Inner thigh, trying to get to your artery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want a happier animal story?
Yes, please. I'm sad about the monkeys.
Okay, well, it's
honest.
a sad human story. Remember Diane Keaton, the great actress that recently passed away?
Yes,
she was 79 years old, of course. A historic, legendary Hollywood career. She was also a passionate animal rights advocate. She was on the board of the Helen Woodward Animal Center in San Diego for 20 years. And she has done many, many good things for dogs. But maybe nothing more impressive for dogs than the money she left in her will to her devoted golden retriever, Reggie, who was reportedly left $5 million in her will.
This is stupid. This is so stupid.
No, this is the way that you tell does she have kids?
I am not sure.
Because this is the way you tell the people in your life that thought they were getting something that you didn't actually love them.
The big middle finger.
Yeah.
But it's also really, really dumb. There's probably more to this story than just she gave the money to her dog. I'm sure it's going to some kind of group that helps
take care of her dog.
Right. So we don't know. Maybe she left her kids $6 million.
Still, though, leaving the dog $5 million, it's like, I'll take the dog.
Right, that's the thing. The money
you think it was that she needed to make sure that somebody was going to take care of the dog, so she needed a human that would want the money enough to be fostering the dog.
Yes.
Yeah, there's more to this story than just the dog gets $5 million. The money it can never spend, can't get a bank account, can't get Venmo. It's so dumb to give money. I mean, you always heard about the eccentric billionaire who gave money to the cat or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's just
Mhm.
like either an FU to the kids or
Yes.
just a pointless gesture.
An FU to the kids, or figuring out how to make sure the golden retriever, her beloved companion, is taken care of once she passes. And I wish that we lived next door to her, because Bergen loves golden
love
retrievers.
that dog. Yeah.
Bergen would. Bergen is that's her favorite breed of dog. Any golden retriever she ever finds, she wants to run up and pet and all that stuff. So I'm certain that Bergen and this golden retriever would have become fast friends.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, in California, you cannot, believe it or not, leave money directly to a pet. You need
pets are mad. Pets are mad.
You need to set up a trust, and that is what's going on here. So,
a trust, so the lawyers slowly siphon all that $5 million out of that trust, or however it works.
Yeah.
The dog gets nothing, obviously.
$1,000 a doggy treat.
Yeah. Exactly. All this paperwork I'm having to fill out for this dog equals $5 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How convenient.
So, yeah, Reggie the trust. So it was part of her $100 million estate. And the trust was created in California. And it was 5% of her total estate went to Reggie.
Okay.
Reggie doesn't even know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
She should have given it to these monkeys.
She didn't know about the monkeys.
Well, she loved pets so much, she should have worked harder for the monkeys, because they're going to need a home.
How are we going to know what Reggie wants now?
I think that there are probably trustees who are there to make sure that the money.
I bet there are. I bet there are lots of trustees popping up out of the woodwork offering to help Reggie navigate his new life,
his newfound wealth.
Yeah. The trust specifies the guidelines for Reggie's care to prevent misuse of the funds, with potential enforcement by the courts if needed. So Reggie, it sounds like it's going to be in a pretty good conservative.
But who's calling the courts? Is Reggie's they're misusing my funds? Nobody's
probably that this animal organization that she belonged to is looking in on the Reggie trust.
People are like, I need to see Reggie for the court ordered, checkup. Reggie's not feeling well today. And then I'll go on for years. And the money will be siphoned away. It's just
Reggie's Instagram posts have become increasingly concerning. Something's off at Reggie's trust.
Free Reggie from his conservatorship.
Set him free.
Set him free.
Yeah.
They don't care for him.
What Diane would have wanted.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Reggie and Britney Spears together.
Oh my gosh.
All right. And then this was one last article that I pulled today about how the ultimate status symbol in our world, according to this story, is that being offline is really where you want to be. Nothing says that you can be offline like being offline.
Dude, that's the best way to be offline, is truly offline.
Well, and it's a status symbol, because
I tried.
If you can be offline, it means you have enough money to hire people to be online for you.
Correct.
And verbally tell you what to do.
And I figured that out when I got my dumb phone and tried to navigate the world without the modern conveniences of technology. Couldn't call an Uber. Didn't have a boarding pass on a phone. Didn't have I tried for a month. I tried, and I ended up carrying an old iPhone around that I would hotspot to the dumb phone so that I could still call an Uber and do all that. So now I'm carrying two phones like a real asshole. And I realized I need to make enough money to pay an assistant to text me my boarding pass on my dumb phone and to do all that shit, and to call me an Uber when I need, wherever I'm at in the world, and all of that. And so it is a flex. It was liberating to a certain degree, but also it was confining to an even larger degree.
Yeah.
They call it digital minimalism.
Yeah. Oh, I understand all of it. I wish I could do it more. and I'm definitely on my phone too much, but
yeah, because we are chained to our devices where any person at any time can get a hold of us.
Mhm.
And like anybody could just be like texting, calling, like, where are you? I'm calling, I'm
Yeah.
texting.
Yeah.
If you are offline, it's like, no, now you can't get me.
Yeah. I'm here right
Yeah.
now with my phone, and I check it every so often, but for
Mhm.
what? I don't even need to. Like, I'll finish taking a dump, and then I'll come out here and tap the screen to make sure I didn't miss a text in the
Well, of course,
45
dude.
minutes I was taking a dump.
45 minutes.
Just kidding.
You knew that was going to catch
But
my
also I
attention.
have my phone in the bathroom with me, so
Yeah.
then like I make sure I don't miss anything.
But it's also like the apps are also looking for you. It's like, hey, Tyson, we noticed you haven't been
Yeah.
on this app in a while. Like, hey,
Yes.
what's going
Yeah.
on?
Just checking in.
Just checking in. We miss you.
I turn most of my notifications off for all of my apps. The only thing
they're
that
all
I
off.
get, they're all off. Yeah.
Mhm.
But ooh, what's this for?
What do you got?
Honestly, an assistant is exactly what I want. I want an
Mhm.
assistant over a phone, but I
Yeah.
just don't have the money. Although for the money, what do you pay per month? Nah, still not enough. You get an assistant for a day for that amount.
Right.
So until the robot can start taking dictation,
Oh yeah,
and
if
doing
you
all
could get,
that,
that robot, what's its name?
HJ Harry,
HJ Harry.
yeah.
Yeah.
Until you
Neo,
get
was that his name?
Harry. Oh, yeah, the real name. Until Neo can take dictation and make the calls and tell you what's happening.
Yeah.
You
Just clean up my
carry on the
digital
phone.
life. Don't worry about the kitchen. I got that.
Yeah.
You take all the texts and calls, and I will then go ahead and just clean the kitchen.
That would be nice. That's
That's
what they
fine.
should focus on. I think this is a great point, Rob.
Mhm.
They need
Yeah.
to focus on cleaning up the digital world and then the house.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Danny, are you ready to take us to your bolt hole today?
Yeah, we've got some good bolt hole material.
Here we go. Bolt hole away.
Welcome to my bolt hole. I think you're gonna like it. I think you're gonna feel you belong.
Yeah.
Oh, I have so many stories. I'm looking at all of them right now. I think I'll go with the one I read recently from the BBC. And it was some surprising discoveries about food and the foods that make you smell attractive and the ones that
Oh,
make you smell stinky. So this might be
okay.
helpful. Not for me, because I discovered that unfortunately I'm in the stinky category. But there's a lot of things that we believe. Like if I was to ask you, what foods do you think make you smell bad? Rob,
Well,
what
we've
are
talked about this for quite some time, that we talked about the paleo people
Mhm.
and the people who eat a lot of meats, we think are particularly smelly people.
And that's true. And they were surprised by that finding because they would have assumed that something in our, evolution would have shown that, hey, I smell like meat. I can provide, and it would be attractive to possible mate if I smelled all
Yes.
meaty, like a nice meaty. Oh, that guy's his musk is so meaty.
Oh,
like
you think that meats will make you smell good?
Well, you would think,
a
because it would be
kielbasa.
No, keto crotch. Remember?
No, we know that's the truth. But what I'm saying is they were surprised because they thought that meat might be something, just because of how back then providing meat was a sign of, you were
Mhm.
strong. You could
Right.
No, meat does make you stink.
Right.
Mhm.
Like
Any other?
I've eaten this bison. My testosterone should be through the roof. I should
Oh,
look
yeah.
like a predator guy.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's like summoning women from miles away to come and breed because
Yeah,
it's
the
just got
pheromones, they're just like coming out of your pores.
so much meat. This man is nothing but meat.
They have the meats.
Meat makes you stink in most
Mhm.
cases. Any other ideas or notions about what makes you stink?
What makes you stink? Smell bad? I
The
would
men
say,
of the opposite sex.
well, asparagus.
Yeah, so this was an interesting thing. They did do the study on asparagus.
Mhm.
They found that not everybody can smell the asparagus smell after eating it, and that most of our bad smells come from some kind of sulfur compound found in the food, and that asparagus was one of those foods. But it was interesting that not everyone goes to the bathroom after eating asparagus and smells that smell. I thought it was widespread. I thought we all experienced that.
I know it was a high percentage, but I know it's not everybody. Coffee also has a smell. You also have garlic and onions. Those are
Okay, so garlic was an interesting one. They found that actually a certain amount of garlic women found attractive.
mhm.
So
Okay.
in a study with no garlic, some garlic, lots of garlic,
Some
then
garlic went out, huh?
yeah, some garlic can be attractive. So a little bit
Okay.
of garlic in your
Little
Unless
musk,
you're a
hint.
vampire.
just a
Yeah.
hint of garlic.
And I have to assume woodworking so that you get that pine smell on you.
That's just
Surprise.
nice at any
It
time.
smells really nice. Yeah.
Unfortunately for me, carbohydrates make you stink.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
all
So
carbs?
All
instead
meat
of-
and all carbs. So what
If-
does that leave you with?
so
Just
fruits
fat.
and vegetables can make you, and they used a great word here when describing how good that those things can make you smell. Where is it? Anyways, they
Fruits
can
and
make you
vegetables
smell
make you smell the best, right?
attractive. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
And
I
they,
knew that.
all these tests were done on men with armpit pads, which is
Mhm.
something maybe I need to get some armpit pads and
Yeah.
test Liz. But yeah, so fruits and vegetables, low carbs, a
Mhm.
little bit of garlic,
Mhm.
not too much meat,
Yeah.
no asparagus.
Mhm.
These things can help, these instructions can help you smell a little bit better.
Yeah.
Be more pleasant smelling.
Basically, if you're listening, clean eating is your diet makes you smell a certain way. And if you eat clean based off of science, then you will smell better. And that's
At least until you
sure
find
true.
your significant other. And then once you've got them locked in, you slowly
Mhm.
expose
Then
them
eat
to the
whatever you
true
want, right?
smells. Yeah, you're like, this is really the true smell of Danny.
I know my breath
Enjoy.
smells better when I'm eating healthy in general. And
Oh yeah,
I think all of that. But
Mhm.
so fruits and vegetables, stock up if you can. We've actually been ordering from Costco instead of going to Costco ourselves. And that we eat more fruit that way because we don't like to go to Costco because the hustle and bustle of Costco. But if you Instacart it, it's yeah.
Oh, because they'll push you too quickly through the fruit section, so you don't get to linger and decide on fruits. Is that what you're saying?
No, because I won't go to Costco. So then we just like
Oh,
we go
at
to
all.
Costco and then we stock up on fruits and then we finish the fruits and then we go as long as we can without going back.
I love to go to
where
Costco.
if we
Yeah.
where I order now once every week or once every 2 weeks some stuff from Costco and it shows up on my doorstep and it's great. So
Okay.
Oh, by the
Yeah.
way, fish, stinky, obviously.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alcohol and coffee, stinky, obviously.
I said that.
So Tyson's really nailed down without looking at any studies. He could have told you no sweat pads needed in your armpits if you've got
Yeah.
Tyson's huge
I
brain.
also have the world's best deodorant and I discovered it and I use it. And
What is it?
Are you gonna keep it a secret?
No, will you give me
secret?
Will you give me two? No, give me 2 seconds.
Yeah.
You want to give me 2 seconds? I'll run
Sure.
and grab it. But also,
Oh,
it
you
depends.
you have it with
So
you.
if you're sweating, if you are a sweater and you want to stop the sweat, you have to use certain dry. Follow the instructions on it. It'll
Oh, yeah, I've got
shut your
that.
armpit sweats
Danny.
down.
It can also
And-
lead to itching though. I've used it.
Yeah,
It
but
can-
you only have to use it for a week and then you don't sweat ever again for like 6 months.
I'm a champion sweater, Tyson.
I know you are. Yeah,
that's
use
good
it for
enough.
a week every night after you
Okay.
shower, but that's not the one. I'm gonna go
All
get
right,
the one that
Tyson's gonna
smells
go
so
get
delicious.
the deodorant, the special
Maybe we
deodorant.
do our image while he does
Danny,
this.
do you want to tell us some thoughts of so we have hot ice cream, of course,
Oh, okay.
Neo the robot.
I'm here.
How about Neo the
Yes.
robot in the? Oh, is Tyson already back?
Yeah, he's already
already
back. Yes.
Oh,
I
nice.
I'm in a hotel room. I literally had to go around
Yes.
the corner. So this is L'Occitane
Oh,
Verbena, I think is how you say it. No,
Sounds exotic.
Vervain
yes.
rooms deodorant.
Look at
Roll
you.
on, refreshing roll on deodorant, 0% aluminum salts, and it smells so good, and it lasts almost all day long, and it's fresh unisex.
I don't know. I
scent.
have another friend that tells me that Degree Cool Rush is the best deodorant.
Oh my gosh, the
Do
battle
you
of the
think that person
deodorant,
really
guys.
uses that?
I don't know.
I would be willing to make a guess, but
How- Okay,
yeah.
so let's put this in: the humanoid robot cooking hot ice cream while putting on some
Okay.
deodorant.
This smells so good. I can't wait to put some on.
a humanoid robot is doing what, Danny? Is cooking hot ice
Is
cream?
cooking some hot ice cream while putting on deodorant, wearing a t-shirt, socks, but no pants.
I think that's gonna I have to say wearing a t-shirt. Let's just say.
Okay,
Don't say
just
wearing
a
no
t-shirt.
pants. Yeah, putting on deodorant
while a monkey with herpes observes his hard work. And how about a dog with some bling at his feet? Old Reggie down there with some gold necklaces, maybe some Air Jordan dog shoes. Beep,
Okay.
boop, bop.
All right, Danny, what's coming up for you?
Oh, well, okay. I have an episode that I've just been toying with from Corsica, my failure when I quit. I think I'll be publishing that on Sunday. I've just been sitting there. It's like 90% complete. Sometimes when you have a project, the hardest part is the last like 10 or 5%.
Sure.
Like the cleanup work, like removing the painter's tape, doing the touch up. So I'll probably post that this week. Now that I've said it out loud, I feel a little bit.
You have
people are like, hey, Danny, what gives? You said.
Exactly. People have actually been texting me like, oh, why haven't you shared that? And I just want to write back, I am lazy. So if I had a humanoid robot to do all my chores, I'd still probably not have gotten it done. So it's just pure laziness. So hopefully that Sunday. Other than that, looking for adventure at all times. Tried to go out to Chile, but the plans fell through when my traveling partner decided they didn't want to go. So
who's your traveling partner?
I'm not going to call him out because I'd like to travel with him in the future, but it was going to be expensive. The flights were not cheap. And I think that on top of just the travel time was too much for both of us, actually, in the end. So,
and you even had to get the pronunciation right of the place you were going to.
Yes.
Chile.
He's been there before.
It's
how much were flights?
So if I want to, there were multiple options to fly straight from Salt Lake to Santiago. It was like $2,800.
Okay.
To break it up and do a flight from here to LA to Santiago, and then from Santiago down to my final destination. If I bought all those tickets separately, it was like $2,200.
Okay.
And so it was just, there was no cheap or convenient options.
Yeah, that makes sense, I guess.
So yeah, anyway, still looking for an adventure, but it'll happen. I'm not worried.
Are you taking investors?
What would they be getting for their investment?
A shout out on the YouTube channel.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I do have memberships. I totally forgot about them. I should probably give them something. I'm not a very good influencer, so thank you for reminding me, Tyson.
Yeah, just shout them out on the YouTube channel once in a while. Just be like, hey, thanks so much for being a subscriber, whatever. Okay. Very cool.
Mr. Tyson. All right. Anyway, that's it. What about you, Tyson?
I'm heading to the studio for House of Villains a little bit later today. And
what are those things called up?
Pickups.
Pickups. All right.
And then I'm going to Las Vegas for the North American Poker Tour. I'm there all week. And that's it. That's all I got going on. Hopefully can win some money at the North American Poker Tour. I'm going to be there with Boston Rob. And yeah, that's all I got going on. I mean, it's a lot. It's kind of a lot. Yeah, but
maybe you could have a deodorant off for the,
smells better. That's a good idea.
That'd be a great place to get a deodorant sponsorship.
You don't have to tell me. Rob, what you got going on?
I'm headed to San Francisco, baby.
Yeah, that's so fun.
I'll be going out. Does that have the City by the Bay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds right.
So I'll be off in San Francisco talking about Survivor this Wednesday night.
Yeah. Nice. I wish we could be there. The plan was to be there, and then I got a job at North American Poker Tour and pickups. Well, pickups are only today.
Yeah.
So then I could have gone to San Francisco after. It would have been perfect, except for that now I have to go win an exorbitant amount of money.
So much.
Okay.
Possible $1 million up top.
I hope you win it.
Okay.
So do I.
All right, let me show you some a photo we got, and here is our robot who is making hot ice cream
It
with
wouldn't show us its pantless lower half.
yes.
Well, look at those monkeys in the window.
Monkeys look pretty rabid. There's
Holy
another version. I'm not sure also why a baby is touching the hot stove. That's a little concerning. But then here's another one. I do kind of like this one. The robot is cooking the ice cream.
Yeah.
The dogs are watching on. Although again, this is all one thread. Not sure why there is a giant box of tampons on the counter.
Probably just robot chores.
I do like how confused the robot seems to have been instructed to cook ice cream.
Yeah.
The second one is better, even with the tampons. I mean, the tampons just make sense. The robot went out and bought some tampons for the homeowner.
And you can just like that will be the draw will be like, oh, there's tampon news this week, and then there's not.
Also, those monkeys. I mean, if that's what a herpes monkey look like, I'm never going to pet.
I like it. And I like that they put a t-shirt on the robot.
Yeah.
Very tasteful. Okay.
So.
There you go, everybody. That's our News AF for this week. And then we've got so much more to talk about with you next week, I'm sure.
Yeah, for sure. Always. We always do. So that'll be fantastic.
All right. Well, thank you all so much for joining us for another week of News AF. We'll be back next time. Take care. Have a good one. Bye.
We did it, guys. Hail Klarna.
This is RHAP. We know reality TV.